Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Know Your Darker Characters, a series from your very own Good Game, everybody. Previously, we looked at Awkward Match A, and guess which hero we'll be talking about today. If you'd have guessed Omni Knight, you're correct. Let's begin with what kind of hero Omni Knight is. As you can see, it's a melee, durable, nuker, and support kind of hero. And not to mention more human-alike, I would say. Human element is pretty very involved in it, apart from, of course, abilities and all that. But we'll get into that. Let's see. Speaking of which, and has Omni Knight has these five amazing abilities, namely Purification, Heavenly Grace, Hammer of Purity, Degenaura, Guardian Angel. Now, let's begin talking about Purification. Shortcut key is Q. Its unique target ability only affects allied units. Damage type is pure, and it does pierce through spell ability. It simply instantly heals friendly unit and damages all nearby enemy units. So that's all it does. So I suppose it could be okay. Directly, it's not affecting enemy, but as a passive, I mean, it's a byproduct of some kind. So okay. Now, looking at its stats, we can see heal damage starts at 90. So it's a heal and damage is pretty much, it's equal to each other. As in, you heal 90, you get damage, it causes damage surrounding area 90. So, and that damage or heal starts at 90 at level 1 and goes up to 300 at level 4. So each level goes up by 70. Yeah, 70 more heal damage each level. So damage radius is 260, cast point is 0.2 seconds. Cooldown is starts at 18 seconds, goes down to 12 seconds only. Each level goes down by 2 more seconds. Mana cost is 80, goes up to 125 at level 4. Each level goes up by 15 more mana. Now let's talk about Heavenly Grace. Shortcut key is W. Its unique target ability only affects, again, allied heroes. It simply applies a strong dispels on himself and allied target unit, whichever has it. Gets bonus strength and HP regen. Didn't know that, did you? Gets bonus strength and HP regen. Now let's look at the stats, see if we can demystify this a bit more further. Base strength starts at 8, goes up to 38 at level 4. Wow, 38. Are you kidding me? Each level goes up by 10 more base strength. It's, it's more than Reaver. Like, what? This is cool. Base HP regen. What starts at 8, goes up to 20 at level 4. So this is bonkers, really. So each level goes up by 4 more HP regen. Bonus strength or HP regen power debuff. Wow, there is also bonus on top of it. So it starts at 3, goes up to 6. Each level it goes up by 1 more strength or HP regen debuff. Power debuff, that is. Duration is 10 seconds. Cast point is 0.3 seconds. Cooldown starts at 26, goes down to 14 seconds only at level 4. So each level goes down by 4 more seconds. Mana cost starts at 95, goes up to 125 at level 4. Each level it goes up by 10 more mana cost. So that was all about Heavenly Grace. Now let's talk about Hammer Theory. Shortcut keys E. Unit target ability only offers enemy units this time. Pure type damage does not pierce spell immunity and can also be dispelled. This simply fires its hammer to a target. What deals in pure damage slows the target as well. Very cool. Bonus based damage starts at 60%, goes up 120%. This is bonkers. Bonus base damage starts at 60%, goes up to 120%. Each level goes up by 20% more. Damage starts at 50, goes up to 125 at level 4. Each level it goes up by 25 more damage. So 50, 75, 100, 125 at level 4. Duration is 5 seconds. Movement slow starts at 14%, goes up to 38%. It slows by 38%, so what's slow? So each level it slows 8% more, or all the way around, it's 8% less, more or less, lesser for them. Cast point is 0.3 seconds, mana cost starts at 40, goes up to 55 at level 4. Each level it goes up by only 5 more mana. So pretty reasonable, I suppose. But that was all about Hammer Purity. Now let's talk about Digen Aura. Shortcut is D. It's an aura, it's passive, and it does not pierce through spell immunity. What it does is it simply degenerates enemies' movement capabilities, like degenerates. So you can have an idea how degeneratable that could be. We'll see momentarily. It does not affect spell immunity, so there is that. So movement slow is 40% and radius is 400, and it is like bonkers, and they remain the same throughout the game, always. So it's pretty cool. Not for enemies, but for allies, of course. Now let's talk about its ultimate ability, known as Guardian Angel. Shortcut keys are. It's a no target ability, only effects, and it does pierce through spell immunity. This time it can also be dispelled. It simply grants allies immunity from physical damage, like no physical damage taken whatsoever. Affects allies with spell immunity as well. Wow. It can be purged. Now let's look at the stats for this ability, see if we can understand a bit better by learning through this or going through this. Duration starts at 5 seconds, goes up to 7 seconds at level 3. So each level goes up by 1 more second. Radius is 1200 and remains same throughout. Duration starts at 8, goes up to 10. So I suppose it gets increased based upon some sort of items and whatnot. So at that point, everything that duration gets increased by 3 more seconds. So level 1 gets 8 seconds duration, up to at level 3 it gets 10 seconds duration. So each level it goes up by one more second. But that, yeah, you get it. Status resistance is 40%. Cost point. What is status resist? Please feel free to talk about it if you know what that is. Cost point is 0.4 seconds. Cooldown starts at 160, goes down to 120 seconds. So, but I suppose that's justified. I mean, that's reasonable, right? For 10 seconds, and cooldown goes to, or 7 seconds, it could go up to 10 seconds, given you have that boost or enhancement. So that was what cooldown. So each level goes down by 20 more points, 20 more seconds. It goes down by 20 seconds. Mana cost starts at 150, goes up to 250 at level 3, so each level goes up by 50 more points. So that was it, fellas. That was all from today and all about our Omni Knight. Before we go though, let's describe Guardian Angel a bit more poetically. And I quote, "All-seeing one casts down his protection over those that purest calls friend." All-seeing one casts down his protection over those that purest calls friend. So, makes sense, right? So, anyways, that was all from today. I hope to see you all in the next episode where we'll be talking about another hero from this lot. And I'm pretty sure you can make a very informed guess by now what that hero would be. Until then, be good to yourself and to everybody around you, both in game and out game. In game and off game. Or, yeah, in game and out game. Until then, last but not least, good game, everybody. Good game.